Good evening. The news summary. Vice President Ahmed Afif has reassured social workers that the government will give them all its support. He was speaking after meeting them in their workplace at the Unity House on the occasion of the World Social Work Day. This was an occasion for him to better understand the nature of their work and the challenges that they are facing.
Vice President Ahmed Afif made a tour of the offices in the first and second floor of the Department of Social Affairs at Unity House. He was accompanied by Minister Patricia Foncourt, Principal Secretary Linda Williams-Melanie, and other officials. Speaking at the end of the tour, Mr. Afif said he felt that the social conditions in the country had worsened, and this has affected several generations. He says that social work is not easy and that to resolve issues that will depend on the education of parents and in the workplace. Vice President Afif admits that at times social-related cases in court has dragged for some time for several reasons. He said the work that social workers do is important as it is them who help in the family upbringing, which forms the base of the society.
The construction of a new cold store and a modern warehouse is essential to ensure that basic commodities are always available in the country, and STC is working on a plan. Speaking in the National Assembly this morning, Vice President Ahmed Afif says that the chaotic world, coupled with price shocks, means that Seychelles must be able to stock a larger amount of basic commodities. He was answering opposition leader Sebastien Pilet's question on what STC and the ministry is doing to address the lack of certain essential commodities on the market. Constant clearing of rivers and drainage is undertaken, but at the same time, people must take their responsibilities and stop throwing debris near or into rivers. Internal Affairs Minister Errol Fonseca gave this answer to an urgent question from the U.S. Proportionate Member Wallace Cosgrove on what is being done to minimize the impact of flooding last Friday in town and at Montfleury. Minister Fonseca says the phenomenon was a flash flood, but what made the matters worse, debris that were dragged and blocked rivers. He adds that the cleaning of rivers and drainage will intensify, whereas people must take their responsibility and stop littering near or in rivers. The Department of Tourism has congratulated an SPTC bus driver who went out and beyond to help a tourist couple recently. The couple in their 70s was at a bus stop in Takamaka early in the evening waiting for a bus according to the normal schedule, not knowing that this had changed. The SPTC bus driver, Stephen Kami, took it upon himself after his shift had ended to bring the Italian couple back to their residence.
Even though the L'Hospitalité Lafayette Cecil Service Excellence Program has been launched fundamentally to start off in the tourism industry with tourism operators, it is something for the next edition launching in September, October of this year, that every other sector of Seychelles' industry in terms of banking, transport, SPTC and so on will be able to partake in. But for us, we wanted to use today as an example for everyone that by a gesture, a simple, what may seem as a simple gesture, that Mr. Kami went over and above what was expected of him in his normal day-to-day duties. If it wasn't for him, the Italian couple who were in their 70s would have been, still probably stuck, at the seaside over 7 p.m. with no public transport for them to get back to where they were staying. So this is this type of application, this type of dedication that we are looking for, and we just wanted to really recognize that today. But and to put forward the fact that l'hospitalité, hospitality, should really be Lafayette Cecil, should really be the pride of Seychelles in everything that we do.
The Ministry of Environment will be taking severe actions against the people who are still importing, selling, and using balloons. Since last month, the ministry has fined 3 persons a sum of 500 rupees, and the ministry says it will be tightening its measures against those who does not follow the regulation. The only type of balloon that is permitted to be imported is the weather balloon, imported only by weather services. And that's it for the news summary. We'll be back at 8 for the Creole News Bulletin. Bye-bye for now.